Hello everybody and welcome to our all-new S-Class. That flagship really defines the luxury segment of sedans. We designed it along our center purity philosophy, so the car is very beautiful on one hand but very clean and progressive on the other hand. It's the car of the next decade, of the 20s to come. It's the first digital S-Class. And you can see that in the design. We use that digital headlamps here with the 3-point signature for S-Class. We use the typical torch eyebrow feature to give it a very self-assured look. And of course, everything is designed around the grille. So the car actually has a lot of status, but in a very modern and contemporary way. Also, what's most important in design is about proportion. You have to build the house right. And so you can see its rear-wheel drive proportion as its best. The dash to axle is unreached, and therefore the hood is very long, pushing the grille forward, pushing the windshield back, and the car sits on the rear wheel with the typical Mercedes S-Class pillar, giving a lot of emphasis onto the rear compartment. We used only one single line, which is that one here. We call it the catwalk line, and it really structures the car. Even though this car is higher and offers more space than the predecessor, the car looks actually more stretched, more sleek, and more progressive. And of course, it helps to give a beautiful structure to the side section here with the light and shadow, the typical sexy surfacing Mercedes cars are famous for. When we come towards the rear, you can see we are using a very distinctive rear graphic. Triangular, very sharp pointed shapes, giving that car a significant look that makes the S-Class stand out of the traffic. And therefore, in a nutshell, this car redefines the luxury segments of sedan, the flagship of Mercedes-Benz, the all-new S-Class. And of course, that also applies to the interior as well. So let's have a look. This is the S-Class of the next decade of a digital age. And therefore, we designed everything around this center touchscreen, running the latest version of MBUX number 7, everything on one screen, everything in the perfect position to operate. And as you can see, we are using that black panel display surfaces throughout the entire vehicle, even in the instrument panel here with that beautiful waterfall design flowing down the IP, giving a nice proportion, nice feeling to the entire car and running into the doors. And everywhere you see on the ceiling, in the doors, in the center screen, and even here on that beautiful steering wheel, we are using that black digital panels, mostly illuminated and hovering from behind. The steering wheel is very sporty, has that low, powerful centerpiece, and then of course being surrounded by the touch sensitive black panel surface. We're using 4-vent signature, that's the signature of the S-Class segment, but in this time with a very slim, very high-tech looking vent design in the center, but also here on the sides. But of course, that comfort not only applies in the front of the vehicle, of course, maybe even more important to the rear of the car. So let's have a look here. The car is actually extended a couple of centimeters to give you even more leg room, and everything embraces you here in the rear. We have that center tunnel 4-seater arrangement here with touch displays here with MBUX system, very intuitive, same like in the front. We have an operation here with a touch panel in the center, similar to what we use in the front, and of course everything embraces you in luxury and style. So that design language of the new S-Class is the most progressive and most luxurious in that segment ever. So with that, thank you very much. I love our new S-Class and I hope you love it too. Thank you.